All right, so we're back, second part. So do you guys get that about the chakras? What you're gonna have to study, all right? To have a better understanding, okay? So,
I can't hear you.
oh. How about now? Yeah?
Better.
Okay.
Good. Yeah, it says low network bandwidth though.
Hmm.
You good?
So that might be you then.
It has been raining for 3 days now. So yeah, it can happen.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
All right,
so
we're all good now.
this thing is going to, take your time, just go reading it. But the most important things will be the location again, the part that says to remember, and physically it can impact. Then it has explanation the areas. And then we go to the totals. Okay. Let me see. Um, okay. All right, you've seen this, right? The power of totals. All right, so the torus is something very, very important. We learned that is the shape that energy takes anywhere. And it actually molds the universe, molds life. In a way, it channels the life force of the universe through this form. Okay, that size, that shape that you're seeing over there. Okay, so it's like you're looking at an apple or an orange cut in half, right? So everything has that shape. Every energy will have that shape. Your chakras will have that shape. You can imagine yourself inside that ball over there, in the middle, and the energy is flowing all around you and going up and also down, okay? And the torus is so important. Let me try to put this to you. This channels the energy of life itself, the energy of that we use to make stars, okay? The energy of the universe. So we're gonna use this thing to make our healing. All right, you're gonna see how. And of course, our heart have the biggest toroidal field around us. And when you connect your mind and your heart, you have something that's very extraordinary, because you then can direct this energy, infinite energy, healing energy, life energy, anywhere to do whatever you want to. All right, so this is extremely important for us. We're going to use the torus to create this treatment, but we have a few how do you say this? principles that can help us understand what we're doing. The vital force is the energy that sustains us. We need this vital force to be alive. We all have, and it's all over the place. The energy ocean, I don't know if you use energetic. I'm not sure if you use this word for this purpose. So I guess it's energy, right? Energy ocean. I guess that will be better. So because in Portuguese will be energetic ocean, but the translation got something not so clear. Okay, so this energy ocean is where we live, like fish in the sea. We are into an energy ocean. And this goes everywhere. The whole universe is the same energy. So when I try to do some work on you guys, for example, I don't have to send energy from here to America. When I make the sending of the energy, what was in here disappear, that information, because when I'm doing some of these treatments, what I'm doing is that I'm getting energy and I'm putting an information, I'm writing an information into the energy, and I'm connecting this information, this energy, to that person, okay? So when I send the treatment to you, it disappears from here and reappear where you are and get to you and start to funnel the energy from the universe to heal you, okay? So this ocean of energy is what makes this possible. Also, the sick energy, this is something that we don't usually think about when you're talking about physical form. It is that the disease will always start at the energy level, okay? So this is a sick energy. If it is left in the body for long enough, it will make a disease. We have also the transmission principle. That means that anything can transmit and receive and store energy. We can transmit energy for one another, for an object, for animal, for a plant, okay? And that thing that receives the energy can transmit that energy to something else, okay? That's how you do, for example, something to protect you. It's like an amulet. I don't know how to say that in English. Lucky charm, yeah. A lucky charm that you do some magic stuff on it, and then the person uses that, is receiving the energy that was imprinted into that object, you see? In using that, we can understand number 5, contamination. Is when that energy that's being transmitted is sick energy. It's number 3, okay? So we have to avoid that as much as possible at all costs. Energy control is when you use your mind to control the energy to have the result that you want. Basically, to tell the energy what to do when you send it somewhere to do something. We do that all the time, by the way, okay? The difference here is that we're gonna do that thinking about it and putting our mind in our effort for that to happen, okay? But we do that all the time when we are thinking about something or someone and feeling something, basically, mostly actually, when you feel something. Because your emotions, your heart is the most important. Your mind will be like the wheel, but the heart will be the power. Okay? Okay, cleaning and energization. So that means that not only we give energy for the person, we also will clean the bad energy, that sick energy, number 3, before we give that energy for the person. The curative reaction or the healing reaction, actually, it's better, will be a worsening of the disease, very temporary. So if you have a headache and you don't do a proper cleaning and just energize, the person can have a little bit of increase of that headache before it's gone. You understand? So that's something that we need to remember when we do some treatment. Receptivity, it's necessary because the person needs to be at least neutral about the treatment. If she doesn't want to receive that treatment, you're going to have little or no effect at all. All right, so at least you must be neutral about this. Okay? Energy stabilization is because when you transmit energy to someone else, that energy will have the reflex of coming back to you. So we're gonna have to stabilize that energy there. So don't come back, stay there, okay? Energy release is because when you connect with someone and you connect with the energy of that person, you establish like cords of energy that will serve to pass energy from one another. Okay? So if I do a treatment and I keep those energy connections, what may happen is that I may start to, how do you say, to attract the sick energy of that person to me, or that person may start to suck my energy, my healing energy. And I don't want neither of those. Okay, so we need to cut this connection after the treatment, right? And correspondence is because, as I told you, we have these other 2 bodies, the etheric double and the astral body, that have the same form that our physical body. And when we do the treatments, we're gonna mostly work on our etheric double. And then that energy will heal the etheric double and go and pass that healing to the physical body. Remembering that they can be in different states, physical and etherical, but they are the same energy, like water and ice. All right? Okay. Any questions now? Is everything okay? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to make these solarians. How we do this? Well, everybody, get your hands and touch here, the center of your palm. You can feel it, right? After you take your hands off, yeah? Now put one hand in front of the other.
Mhm.
and get closer and far away. And you're gonna start to see and to feel a pulling. You're gonna feel something inside your hands. Can you feel it?
Yes.
You now have activated the chakras in the palm of your hands and the tip of your fingers. And you're now making a ball of energy. Okay? We're gonna use this type of creation method to make our treatments. So to make a Solari, you're gonna make this ball, but in the shape of this one, of the torus. Okay? So now let's just imagine that we are making this ball, but this is actually a torus. And you see the hole in the middle, it will be from the center of each palm to another. You understand? Yeah, that may happen. Yes. Okay. So now we have this ball, this torus, and we're gonna, I like to do like this. I put the torus on top of my hand and like hold it there. And then I'm gonna write all the commands that I want. Okay, let's talk about the headache we talk about. So I'm gonna put the frontal chakra, the crown chakra, and I'm gonna put eliminating headache, for example. Then I have all the commands that I want. Then I'm gonna make a drawing with my finger of the infinity symbol, number 8 laying down, right? So I make one, and then I get that symbol, like I hold it with 3 fingers or however you want it, and turn it. Okay, so start to spin around. It's going to be spinning and spinning and spinning. Now, this machine, this Solaria, is ready to work. Okay? I then can apply that to someone and do the work. Okay, questions? Come on, guys.
Um, that's pretty simple.
Yes.
So you feel it when you just make sure you feel it when you do it. Or will some people just now feel it and it still works anyway?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I also tried when I was making all this process of creating this stuff. I teach this technique to some people, and I didn't do initiation, and asked for them to use it, and it worked. But then I did the initiation to them, and it was like night and day. It was a jump, like poof, up there, you know? So it became much more powerful and much more intense what they were doing and what they were feeling after the initiation.
Okay, so now what you just showed us with the torus, the steps on the previous page, we do that first and then we create it with our hands?
Yeah, we're gonna see this in more detail up ahead. Okay.
Okay.
I have a lot of things still. Yeah. You put the chakras that you want. And then when you apply, you're gonna connect like this. I made this torus, this solaria. I put the commands in the chakras that I wanted. I made the infinity symbol on top. Turn it to make it spinning. I get that, and I apply to the person. Now I'm gonna pull like a cord from the solaria. I get a cord and connect to the chakras that I had put in the solaria. It will be like frontal and crown. Put it here, get another, put it here, and that's done. Then I'm going to activate the treatment. So the solaria is like a machine. It's a machine. And it has an objective. I'm going to put this machine, connect to the chakras that it is needed, and going to start the healing process. How? Activating in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Done. All right. As we know, energy has no time. So when we do the treatment, we can ask right there how the person is feeling. That's why I asked you guys if you had someone that had something that needed treatment, because we could try to see in real time the results of what you're doing. Okay? You apply the treatment, and right there you ask how you're feeling now. That's why it's important for you to know beforehand the symptoms and intensity of those symptoms between 0 and 10. 0 meaning no problem at all, and 10 is completely unbearable. Okay? Because when you do a treatment, and then let's say that the person had an 8 of intensity, you do that treatment and it comes down to 4. But you're going to ask the person, how is it now? And the person may say, I still feel the pain. I still feel anxiety or something. But it will not be so clear if you had some effect or not. Okay? But when you have the intensity, you know that actually you cut in half the intensity of the symptom. All right? Our objective will be to get from in between 0 and 3 tops. Okay, below 3, always below 3. Okay? Meaning what? I do a treatment, I ask how the person is feeling. Oh, I still have the pain. I do another one. How are you doing now? I still got it a little bit. And do a third time. Is it below 3? Yes. Okay, so I leave it. All right? So that's how it's supposed to be done. After this, we will stabilize the energy. How? You're gonna like dye your hands with sky blue. Like get it with sky blue over here, and then you're gonna rub it all over the place you have treated. You stabilize the energy. Also, at the same time, you're giving a command to maintain the energy there. After that, you do a cutting motion to cut the cords between you and the person. So I made the solaria, give the commands, apply to the person, connect it, activate it, stabilize, cut. Okay? Oh yeah, this is the machine gun. Actually, this technique here, I got it in a dream. Okay? I had someone, a mentor of some sort with me, and that person was telling me, faster, faster. And I was doing this, and he, faster, 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 more, 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 more. You know, and how is it done? You make a solarium, okay? You make the ball, but you don't give any commands, you don't put colors, you don't do anything. You just make the ball and get that ball and send it to the person, okay? And make the ball send, make, send, make, send. But it will be like, okay? Very, very fast as you can make the ball and send it, okay? Until you feel, okay, that's enough. So you stop. As you can see, the treatment will be without touching the patient. But if you have the patient come to your office, it will be better if you do touch the patient because they are expecting that. Actually, I don't know, you guys have to understand your people, okay? Americans are not so open to touching each other, right? We hug and kiss and you know, like it's a party. But I know you guys are more like, okay, you keep your distance and you know. So respecting that, usually the patient will enjoy when you touch them to feel that energy going through them. All right. So how do you do this? First of all, you make the solarium. You can put the commands or just make a solarium and then break it in half and put it in your hand. Okay.
Mm.
So you're gonna have like a torus in each hand. And then you're gonna put the hands on the person. Usually I work here and that's it. Okay, I start in the head, do a little bit here, like this. Sometimes the back of the head, the head, maybe the throat, and up to here. And that's it. Okay, I don't go all over the body. I just stay up there. All right. So I will put my hand and let the energy flow. Okay.
So you could do it on yourself, right?
Not to do it myself, I just make the ball and Solaria, give the commands and apply to myself, activate and stabilize with the sky glue. And that's it. I don't do cutting when I do to myself. When you do self-treatment, you don't need to do cutting. Okay? And also,
Okay. When you do a self-treatment, do you put your hands on yourself?
usually no.
No?
No.
Okay.
Now, the vibration is another technique that's very nice. For pain, it's amazing. It's amazing. You do the same thing. You make a solarium, break it in half, put a solarium in your hand so it grows back to a whole full one. And then you go to an area that is painful to that person. Okay, let's suppose that I have a pain over here. Okay, so I get my hand relaxed, and I will put my fingers there in some way that you feel comfortable. Okay, like this, whatever. You put your hand, you don't press, you just relaxed. Okay, and you're gonna like shake, vibrate very gently and relaxed, because you may be able to stay here 1-2 minutes, so you don't have to be like, oh, all tensed up, yeah, vibrating very strongly. No, okay? Just relax and shake your hands a little bit and stay there. And that will make the energy go like a needle inside the person. She's gonna feel and gonna tell you, okay? And you can also ask if it is going to the place of pain. You can use this for anything, but the pain is more noticeable. The person will feel more, and you will notice that her pain is gone. Okay? Very,
Now, I have a question about
yeah.
I have a question about that. I have someone that has tremendous pain in his body due to inflammation, but the root cause is because a tumor is blocking and leaning on his liver. So then would it be best for me to put my hands over the area of where the blockage is for something like that?
For the pain. You're talking for the pain, right?
For the pain, because the inflammation is causing him so much pain. I mean, his legs are like doubling every time I see him. And his
And
belly, everything. He's so inflamed.
the pain is where?
The pain is in the legs and the stomach, like anywhere his body is super bloated, hurts him a lot.
Okay.
Mostly his legs and stomach.
Okay. Usually we're gonna go after the pain. Meaning, the pain here is here, I will do this over here. If the pain moves away,
Okay.
I will go after the pain. Okay? And I'll be running
Okay.
after the pain, where it goes, until it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about cancer. Now,
Mm.
we have to be careful with the cancer situation, because it may spread, right? So we need to avoid massage and vibrations, but this is a very mild vibration. I don't believe it will have any ill effect, okay? It's very mild. And you can try and see, go after the pain. Don't go to the area
Okay.
that has a problem. Use the other methods with the Solaris
Okay.
to apply, instead of the vibration,
Mm-hmm.
okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, for our health. Oh, let me see here. Okay, we have another 5 minutes. Okay. All right. So let's see. Okay. To our health, we need to avoid the absorption of bad energy or sick energy. We're going to use the bioplasmatic energy disposal and the lavender spray. You remember, right? So the ball with water and salt, and the spray with alcohol lavender. We did this already, or we didn't do it? We didn't.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry. We're gonna do that in a minute. And we're gonna always clean our arms and shake it into this bowl with water and salt. Okay? I am who I talked about? Angela, right? So yes, I gave that to her. Yeah. Okay. Also applying the cutting of the cords is very important. And after the treatment, wash your hands and arms with water and soap. Okay? That's very important. All right, so this is how we do the treatment.
Me. Should I be doing this in between sessions with my patients?
Like what? Washing your hands?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Yes, that's supposed to be done, right? You're asking me, you're telling me that you're doing.
Asking you. I'm a
Oh,
psychologist.
okay, yes.
I'm not an energy healer, so I don't know about any of this.
Okay, okay. So yes, when you do, if you do use the energy treatment, yes.
Only if I do energy treatments, but just psychological treatments, no.
Well, psychological treatment, you don't need to wash your hands, but you need to be careful because all that energy, it is coming to you. It is getting into you. Okay. Easy. Cardiologists have heart problems. I have a friend that was the head of cancer treatment hospital here in Lisbon, and she got cancer like 4 or 5 times. Okay, because that energy is in there. They are immersed in that energy all the time, and they don't use a very well. They don't use any kind of cleaning at all, energy cleaning. So that energy starts to be absorbed by them and will manifest as the disease. You know, so yeah, you need to be careful because you're dealing with people with big problems. That energy will seep into you and may manifest in your life. It's not like, oh, for sure you're going to have a problem. No, it's not like this. But you may have that problem, or you may develop something else. Okay? But now we have these pyramids to work with, because the pyramids will help us to maintain us free of contamination. And we're going to see this right after the break. So I'm going to stop this now and we'll be back.